Yo, welcome back to the BST4 channel. Wingnuts, what's going on? What is happening? A few things have transpired with this car. Man, I've been testing the car back and forth, because, you know, again, everything was backyard built, welded, this, that, and the third. A lot of things happened. The downpipe underneath is too low. I had to remix it. This was probably an hour and a half. I noticed that this thing here, I welded underneath there because you know, I could fight with this all day or just weld the thing up and figure out how to take this downpipe when you need to take it down. So I just went and I just welded up, man, best as I can too, because it's real tight underneath there, and it's something I didn't sign up for today, but you know, you just got to do it, man. We all knew that from doing that, but I lowered the car probably 2 inches. That may have to come up because of clearance issues with the exhaust. So I made a skid plate. I let my son go ahead and test drive it, and this is what happened. Let me see. Yep. It was working though.
Oh? Which side was on the bottom? This?
Yeah.
Oh.
But see how maybe I need to put 2 of them on. 2 holes?
I need to weld a clamp to it and then clamp it on.
I had to go remix the skid plate, and then another thing happened. The blow off valve right there, that clip that clips it in doesn't seal properly because it's the wrong size. You could go right here, right? There's a little line right there. This here clip is too thick, so it didn't properly seal, and that blew off. But I was happy that it blew off because that means that we're getting pressure. A few other things too. My son came by. He said, "Yo, Dad, you need to hook a daggone vacuum line on that, on the wastegate." So we went and did that. It boosted up the pressure a tad bit, and we blocking off the EGR because that was whistling. It was so much things was whistling, but it was loose. So, all right, that's cool. Everything is running and everything like that. The other thing is that I may have to pick up new injectors. I may have to go for 39 pounders now. We got to do this because I got 24s in there. 24-pound injectors is only good for 200 or maybe 300 horsepower NA. Now in a force induction setup is only good for 250. My goal was to get somewhere around 300. So I'm going to need 39 scaled back 300 horsepower. It's good for 400 plus in force induction, so I may have to get injectors. I'll finalize that when I go get the tunes, because I'm not going to get the tune yet, because the tune will be for this. So what I'm doing right now is low boost, very low boost, just trying to figure out the kinks, leaks and everything, and I had leaks underneath that I had to weld underneath and everything like that. So now I'm going to go test drive this thing and see what it does. running. It needs more bump. No tune. This thing is running pretty daggone good. That is the daggone skid plate that you hear scraping. It scrapes on every bump. That's how low this thing is. I have to definitely change that. But right now, with no tune, up though. Oh yeah, it's running. Come out, drove the car, boom. As it starts to warm up, it loses boost. Now, that I don't know what that is. Again, it doesn't know. It has an automatic tune. Now, maybe as the temperature rises, things start to change a little bit. Don't know. But the smoke that you probably see inside of the cabin, that is from the exhaust header wraps. Mind you, I never really fully let the car ride. Now we're going to take it for another spin. I'll take it, to bring it back and let you see what's going on with it. But I may leave them injectors in there and just get a daggone tune and run with it like that. It's fast enough. It can get out of its own way. It really does. So it ain't that bad. But I need to gauge it with a car that is stick with no turbo. That's how I need to gauge it. Like, I need to go check out my man Vincent, jump in this car again, and then kind of gauge the speed. But I'll tell you one thing, when the boost kick in, the car starts to really wake up. It kind of threw me in the seat and threw me off guard a little bit. So we're going to take it for another spin and see how this thing goes. Feather the gas, it'll be all good. But if you wide open throttle it, it'll choke. So it definitely needs a tune. But if you really feather the gas, it's a roll. And that's what I've been noticing. Like, you can get this thing to really hum. let's go ahead and talk about the drive and the synopsis about it. But first, let's get to these two brothers right here. My boy Chris Kelman, if I'm saying your last name right, man, please let me know. Thank you for the support, man. Thank you for believing into the channel, man. And also my boy down there too, David. Now, David, that's my boy Shazam now. Yo, me and you've been talking for a very long time, man, and I thank you for the support, man. Both of you guys, man, this means a lot to me. Thank you so much for the support, man. You guys did it simultaneously while I was doing this video and trying to figure out the stuff behind the scenes, and I wanted to just, you know, show my appreciation quicker by just, you know, kind of doubling up on the video, you know what I mean? But thank you guys for the support, man. Now, a quick synopsis with the car. Now, when it's cold out, I can hit it wide open throttle and it gets good response. Now, when it warms up, it loses it, but you can feather it and it'll still go through. Now, it could be fuel issues, can be a lot of different issues, could be tune. Mind you, it's automatic tune still. Now, we have the 24-pound injectors in there, which we may have to take out because we don't have that much wiggle room in boost. That's why I've kept these low, it's at 8 psi right now, probably even 6 or 7, who knows. But to be safe right about now. So we may need to put those 39-pound injectors in there so we can raise the boost and lower it when we need to. And those 39-pound injectors will support 408 horsepower, while these 24s will only support 250, which is very strange. But in NA you get a higher dosage, which is very strange. But don't get me wrong, you can use these 24s and get the boost up high, but the duty cycle will be at 100%, and you don't really want that in your injectors to be clicking, and they be clicking so much and it'll keep spraying gas and it'll be very difficult to tune, and it will run rich, and you're trying to figure out why, and it's your injectors are pulsating overworked, you know what I mean? So that's what that is. So, but before all of that, before we even get a tune, we have to get a tachometer in there, and we have to get a wideband. There's no way around it. And also the rattling that you heard in the video, no tune, let me tell you what it is. It's right over in here, bunch of garbage, you know what I mean? And the scraping, well, that is this stuff over here, man. That daggone, what do you call that thing? Skid plate I made, but I'm gonna have to remix it, you know what I mean? It's right there. You see it? It moved back a little bit, so I have to jack the car up and make sure that that is on the up and up, because it was just scraping, and and that pipe is thin, and if it catches a hole in that thing, it's a wrap. Then I have to cap it. I don't feel like doing all of that. Do you feel like doing all that? No, I don't. So, man, thank you guys for watching this episode of Build Something TV, man. Hope you guys were enlightened. And again, man, you two brothers, man, thank you for the support for the channel, man. Man, oh my gosh, man, you guys, man, yo, I be getting slightly emotional. I'm trying to be cool with it, but man, it means that much to me. It really does, man. It's just not you just giving something and it's like, okay, yeah, no. It means a lot. And also another brother had gave me some support too, man, and I'm gonna get him on the next video. And I ain't forget about you, so I'm giving you thank you beforehand, man. Man, you guys, man, thank you for the support, man. We're gonna get this thing rolling, man. Let me know, should I get those injectors, man? Because it might probably, in the back of my mind, I'm feeling like, yo, you got to get them injectors. And but before we get them injectors, we got to get the wideband and the tachometer, so we know where we stand with the car. And we probably have to lower it because it's just scraping all over the place on skid plate. But it does have good acceleration in the cold. So, man, we'll see you guys on the next one, man. Thank you so much for the support and the donations. That means so much, brothers. Thank you so much. And if you guys want to support the channel, you click the button on the description below here. All right, and we'll see you guys later.